Imagine that perfect scenario of a spring morning. Way off, you hear that barred owl. Then, way off in that distance, you hear him. Then you hear this. That old heart gets to racing. You get in position, and all of a sudden you hear him. And I see this fan come up, and I see him flare out, and my heart drops. You give a little yelp. And then I see that big red, white, and blue head. Then all of a sudden,
thank you, good Lord.
big gobbler down.
God has blessed me with some incredible hunts.
Double dog, baby.
As my daddy always said, never forget where you came from. Dominator 365 is brought to you by Elite Archery, Hawk Optics, Realtree, MMC Armory, the Tattletale Decoy, Dual Game Calls, Solid Broadheads, Scott Releases, CBE Sights, Dominator Toothbrush, and Winner's Choice Bowstrings. Welcome to Dominator 365. This week, join me as the owners of Dominator 365, Bob and Steve Harrison, get to go on their very first turkey hunt together down at B-Rock Outdoor Adventures with Kurt Holmeyer. And if you'll stay with me, I'm going to show you after the shot how we lure more big gobblers back in and how we can show you patience, when to call, how to call, hey, and even run and gun when you're sitting in a blind. And this is how we pull off a triple. Kurt Holmeyer is the manager of B-Rock Outdoor Adventures, which consists of about 10,000 acres, and we're going to be hunting on about 6,000 of it, and it's right in south central Missouri.
Philip Vanderpool and his crew from Dominator 365 come up here and hunt at B-Rock Outdoor Adventures. We've had a really good turkey population. We've had good hatches over the last few years, and we were hoping there'd be some excitement.
Well, the game plan is to get in that ground blind, get the decoys set up, and start yanking and cranking on those turkey calls, because that's what I love to do. Get my phone on.
I'm Bob Harrison. I'm from Jonesboro, Arkansas. I'm 72 years old, and I've been hunting and fishing just almost all of my life. I've only turkey hunted 4 or 5 times in my life, and I've never seen a turkey in the woods during turkey season. And so I'm really looking forward to hunting with Philip, because I know Philip can call those turkeys. And I'm expecting him to call a big one in for me.
Dad and I were hunting in the same blind, and that was what was so really cool. Is that usually when you're deer hunting, you share those experiences, but it's after the kill. Well, today, this weekend, we got to share that experience, not only together but on video that will be documented for a lifetime.
Well, you know, it wasn't long. We were sitting there and finally got an old gobbler to sound off, and I knew it was game on.
There's a hen.
A couple of hens came up and in the decoys, and all of a sudden Dad kind of looks out the peephole on the other side of the field and sees 3 gobblers out there. And then Philip started doing his thing. We called him the Magic Man this weekend, because that's truly what he did.
They came right in on the decoys and just surrounded them. We got so close to them at one time that I couldn't get a shot without tearing up the decoys.
it, buddy.
Can't believe it.
Game day today, buddy.
Game day, baby. Great
Father
job.
and son, man.
Man, I
job.
tell you. They stayed behind that decoy. I couldn't ever get a clear shot.
That was unbelievable. This was the first time that you and I have had the opportunity to ever sit out in a turkey blind together.
Yeah.
It's been an amazing morning.
First time I've ever seen a turkey on a turkey hunt.
Isn't that something? 72-year-old Bob Harrison, son Steve, 2 generations here. Unbelievable. They got to experience Bob's first turkey together, and I got to capture the moment on video.
Yeah, that's right.
And he had to work his butt off to do it.
We'll go out there and look at your
Yeah, I
gobbler
can't wait
here,
to
huh?
see him. I can't wait to see
I
him.
bet it's the smallest one in the bunch. What you want to bet?
I don't know which one he shot. I don't know.
I don't care if it is. He's a dead gobbler. Oh, can't wait to see what it looks like.
Ooh, pretty good one. Big old 2-year-old.
2-year-old?
You betcha.
Beautiful turkey, isn't it? Well, look at that
Sunshine.
sun shining on that.
This is the strutter, I believe, don't you?
Yeah.
This was the strutter.
He was kind of strutting when he shot him, I think.
He was proud.
Well,
Yeah.
great job.
Now, a lot of people leave a situation like this after the hunt. Hey, it's still early, and I know these gobblers are in the mood. Well, Steve's up the bat, so we're back into the blind, and wouldn't you know it, Bob's all relaxed now. He's got his gobbler, and he's snoring in the back. Now it's time for me to get out and make something happen because there's nothing gobbling close. Now it's time to be the most sexy hen in the woods. You love him, you're cutting, yelping, get him fired up, and you're trying to drag him back to your position where you're set up. Hey, I'm cutting on that old box call, going into a yelp. Next thing I know, way off, I hear. What I'm doing now, I'm basically calling just enough to get him to gobble to let me know where he's at and if he's still coming. Because I don't want him to lose interest, but I don't want to overcall either. In this case, Steve is back there, and I'm trying to get back to that blind and bringing that old longbeard with me.
About an hour later, next thing you know, Philip had gone. He'd run probably half a mile all over those woods trying to get some turkeys up, and then sure enough, he comes back to the blind. They start their charge, and here they come, and boy, we had 4 gobblers come right behind the blind we were in.
We just got a double, my friend. Let me just say this. This is a turkey hunting celebration.
And one more.
3 more.
Triple.
Oh man,
goodness
unbelievable.
Was that a show or what,
That
buddy?
was unbelievable.
When they finally broke, look how long it took them. What did it take them, an hour probably when we
Yeah.
first heard him gobble down there to come, that whole group.
Up here, I asked the Lord to give me a hunt that Steve and I would remember the rest of our lives. I think he did.
Your first turkey. Your dad gets his gobbler, his first turkey this morning.
And then to top it all off, the man who did all the work gets one.
Got the gobbler.
Oh man, that's awesome. Bad boys right there, buddy. I'm telling you. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you something. This hunt was simply off the charts. I mean, what a better way to end. Bob and Steve getting his gobbler, me closing the deal. We're doing it at B-Rock Outdoor Adventures. Kurt Holmeyer, thank you, buddy.
Kurt, thank you so much. It's been an unbelievable experience.
Thank you, Kurt. It's been great.
Hunt of a lifetime.
Let me stop
Thank
here
you
and
for
just tell you,
all the hard work.
we made something happen. I got up, got out of the blind, worked turkeys up to a frenzy and brought them in on a string, and we got to close the deal and celebrate once again. And just remember, you too can make something happen like this.
Kind of looking back over the weekend, when you think about, finally getting to spend some time with Dad and Philip Vanderpool all together and just sharing stories and learning so much from him. And look forward to coming back at
29.5 pounds.
I just want to give a special thank you to B-Rock Outdoor Adventures and Kurt Holmeyer. I mean, it just couldn't have been any better.
21 and a half? I think the young stud just beat the old man, didn't he?
20, just a hair under 24 pounds, almost 24.
And just remember, you too can make something happen like this. And thank you for joining us here on Dominator 365, where it's game day every day.